Hello and welcome, I'm Tiff and this is my channel Miss.tiff.travels. I'm going solo for the first time in my 30s and I'm taking on the biggest challenge of my life so far, and I'm currently backpacking carry-on only through South America. Welcome to the Galapagos. So today in this episode I am on Santa Cruz. So if you saw in my last episode I was on the San Cristóbal Island, and I'm going to be exploring over the next 4 days everything that this island has to offer, and I can't wait to show you. Oh, excuse the hair this morning. Yeah. Okay, so I'm up and I'm here for my ferry boat, which is essentially a speedboat, to go to the other island. And did you know that there's a time difference here? No, I didn't know either. So apparently my watch has been out for an hour, so instead of being 6:15, it's now 5:15. Yeah. Okay. So we wait. So you get a taxi boat to the boat. The size of those things. Okay, for the afternoon I'm heading off to explore the Darwin Research Centre, and now it's compulsory here to have a guide with you. So it's $10 per person and they'll take you around, and it's to help protect the environment here, to protect the area, and I think it's wonderful. Except I've got to wait half an hour for my tour, but what a shame there's a chocolate shop next door. Well, that's just me. Definitely been more than half an hour now. Look at it. So close. I actually preferred the tour that I did on the other island, because you're able to walk through the habitat and kind of see them. And here they are protected and they're keeping them safe, but it's not, I don't know, just not quite the same. But I think it's interesting that they're saying that whilst they're doing the breeding program here, they actually don't know a lot of information about them. They don't know how old they'll live for. They don't know at what age they start to breed. They only know based on what they've got so far. So they know that they live at least 60 years because that's how long they've been doing the program for. But more than that they don't actually know yet, and I think that's just amazing. And there are 1,200 babies here at the moment. I did not know. So just next to the Darwin Research Centre is this beach. This is Station Beach. It's nice. It's a bit harder to get in the water, but nice. These guys are still here. Okay, a bit of supermarket shopping for you. Usually between 3, 7 and $16. Yogurts 5, 8. Cheese is 9. A little bit pricey. Here's to shop around. That's doable. Heading to Tortuga Bay, and the road that you want is the Charles Binford, and it's to find the start of the trailhead. It's about a 35-minute walk from town. So here we go. So it's free to enter to go to the beach, but everybody has to register, and you do that at the start of the walk, which is actually just up a little hill. Aren't they always? It's about a 25-minute walk to get to the first beach, and the plants on either side are poisonous, so they can cause irritation, so do not touch. Not a bad walk. Slightly sheltered actually at this point, which is nice. So just keep going. So I'm heading over to Tortuga Bay today, and it's a 25-minute walk, as I said, but the first beach that you get to at the end of the 25 minutes, you can't actually swim there. You have to walk 15 minutes more, such a hardship, to a little cove, and then you can swim. They lied. They said it'd be flat. That's not flat. Wow, this is Tortuga Bay. I just want to stay here forever. I don't even know if the camera will show you how amazing this place is. It's a perfect beach, and there's practically nobody here either. So it's 15 minutes to go to a place that you can swim, and that's the plan. Oh my goodness. So on this part of the beach, if you just kind of follow it around, this is where you can swim and snorkel, and it's so much calmer than the other side. Everybody's watching, that you can see, because there are hammerhead sharks. Only little ones, but they're still sharks, which has been great fun to see. So I'm just going to get out for a little bit and try and dry off before the walk. Not a bad way to spend the afternoon. Tortuga Bay. As you can see this side, as I said, no swimming here, too strong. But if you come early enough in the morning, particularly between January and June, you can still see the tracks that the turtles make as they head to the sea in the morning. I think that's nice. I think that's very nice. And that's where we're going today. You can see the sign behind me, so that's where I'm heading today. Well, this morning, so this is the first stop today. And it's supposed to just be a pretty place to walk, to have a look around. No swimming here, but that's the next thing that I'm going to do on my list as well. So let's continue. It's nice, this one, because it's walkable again from town, which I like. Saves getting a taxi or a water taxi, because actually here, compared to the other island, which surprises me, there's less roads, a lot of places are harder to get to. That this is very much an island that's set up for cruise ships and tours. Everything is a 3 or 4 day cruise. You know, if you've got a casual couple of £1,000 lying around, which we don't. So, together we are going walking. This is nice. It's like 2 minutes down that street that I showed you. And this is you here. And the water is so clear and it's so still here. Birds, sorry. But on to the next adventure. Because you have to have a guide, plus a water taxi, plus hiring of the things and hiring of the snorkel. So I feel like this works out pretty well. So let's see how we do. So it's about a 10-minute shuttle across, and now we've got a little bit of a walk. He said to bring the life jackets and everything with you, just in case, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Here we go. Oh my god, it's salt. Look at the famous salted fish. My friend, this is a little salt mine. From the ocean entered very interesting, easy walk to get there. My kind of way. You're a liar. It's not that bad. I'm not actually as cold as I thought it would be. So I've just got back off the boat again and now we're going for a hike. Little one. Canal of Love. So you actually see little baby sharks and things in here. Wow. We're on the hunt for blue-footed boobies. There they are. Oh my goodness. Can you see them? Just a little bit of cross country. Oh my goodness. Can't believe how close we are to them. So if you look closely, you can actually see that they're dotted all the way around. That guy there, one in the background's doing his little dance. Wow. Time to go. That was brilliant. They were so close to the path that we were on, which is really, really nice. So this is like a protected area, which I was very, very grateful to see. So now we're heading back again, trekking back through. The landscape here is just incredible. And now we're going to go snorkeling. This is a good trip. Just an amazing landscape to walk through. It's dry, it's dusty, it's deserty, and it's so full of life. I love it here. Also, on a side note, you can see the plants here. Leaves aren't that big. He said if you come between February and March, that's when the rains are heaviest and they are the fullest, which is when the birds lay all their eggs. And this place then, he said, is crawling, teeming, bustling with centipedes and spiders. We know how I feel about this. So I am very grateful that it's not as green at this moment in time, because those bushes are very, very close to where I'm walking. Can't see them, they must not be here.
What?
You look really closely.
Yeah?
Those
What are
shadows under the water.
Those are sharks, they're massive.
What he said.
What? She got the best shark instead of my cray. Right.
So we've just filmed the sharks and we're about to go swimming on the other side of where they are. And the family that I'm here with have just decided to tell me that his friend got attacked by a shark in Florida only a couple of weeks ago and lost her arm. These are the kinds of stories you don't need to know before you get in the water with the sharks. Well, we'll soon find out. Isn't it just perfect? Just wow. I'm in the Galapagos. We left two behind. Oops. Here goes nothing. was joking about the sharks and he took me all the way off. I don't know if you could tell, it was just me and the guide and we went all the way around and he said go on, you can swim there. He said the sharks won't bite you. In the magic box.
Es que hay vidrio ahí abajo y se puede mirar.
Vamos a acercar.
Well, I really enjoyed that, and I don't know if I told you the other day, so from where I am, so this is actually the Fisherman's Wharf, so it depends on the time of the day that you come, and the boats and everything else. Sorry, this is dog. And yeah, I enjoyed that.
Por aquí es bonito.
Okay, I'm carrying on my tour around this island, seeing if it's worth it. Can you budget backpack here? So today I've hopped in a taxi and I've gone over to El Garapatero beach, which is one of the few beaches here that you can actually get to without getting on a boat or a tour. So let's explore, hoping to find some more blue-footed boobies here. So let's see. Okay, so is it worth it? It's not a question I ever thought I would ask about being in the Galapagos, but here are my honest thoughts so far. So I've been on 2 islands. I've been on San Cristóbal and Santa Cruz, and by far, if you are a budget backpacker like I am, then the other island is the place that you want to be. So here where I am now on Santa Cruz is very much set as the island that you want to be on. This is where everything is. And I can't say that I've been convinced. There are a lot of things to do here, don't get me wrong. But a lot of it's based on day trips, cruises, boats, that a lot of it you can't access unless you do a multi-day boat. And the multi-day boats start with 4 digits in them usually. And that's out of my price range. Whereas on the other island on San Cristóbal, I got the day trip. I did the taxi all day, that was $60. I could walk to the beaches, I could see other things, and so it was a lot more affordable in general for everything to see. And I actually think it might have been prettier. Still very pretty, but might just be prettier. So I'm going to have a think and I'm going to go through with you some of the things that we can compare. But yeah, is it worth it? I suppose you'll have to decide. Okay, trips. So you can do trips on all of the islands, you can do trips to all of the islands as well if you really wanted to. And generally speaking, the trips that I found on the other island were, if you chose to do them, a lot more reasonable. Here I'm really lucky that the trip that I did yesterday was $35. The next trip up that I've seen, $200, and that's for your basic taxi boat, not your luxury yachts. And so that is a real big way that you can see the difference here. Same for the supermarket. The food here is all imported, but actually the food on this island was coming out a lot more expensive. There are some supermarkets that you can find differences, but generally speaking, a lot pricier. Accommodation. My accommodation is working out at £14 a night, so you cannot complain about that at all. But the choices are more limited here. You don't have as many options for the stays because a lot of it is aimed at your cruise ships and stays like and that way as well. So the restaurants here are really expensive. sorry. The cruise ships come in to certain ports in the town, and then it does get really expensive, so it's worth shopping around. Beautiful island, lots of things to see and do, but budget backpacking, definitely flying to the other island. As a pretty standard fare, it's $30 roughly to get the ferries from island to island. So if you have the option, I would definitely choose to visit different places. But if you're looking to get the most for your money, then personally, I would say stay on San Cristóbal. There's a pretty cool camping area under the trees, right on the beach. No blue-footed boobies today. Joining me here at the Galapagos. I am on to my next adventure soon. I'm heading back to Ecuador to explore Banos and a few other places, so I'll see you there.